Good evening, everyone. Tonight we have the finale of the Order of the Stick Don't Split the Party arc.
The
And
long-awaited finale.
yes, very long awaited.
Hopefully, I was going to make the joke of hopefully it's not the finale, but considering there are
Hold on,
we're
I'm just
almost
going
600 pages past here. Is the story as continuing? I don't think we're near the actual finale for a while yet.
Okay, I'm asking a friend to check to see if the sound's okay. Okay, so we're going to start with the monster in the darkness and O'Toole. So I think he's online, so we'll very quickly get back to from him on whether this is working.
I remember back when Endwalker first dropped, I thought, 900 player queue was bad. Oh, was I wrong? 900's good.
For
Many
context,
would...
he is talking about the latest Final Fantasy XIV teen expansion. And we feel your pain, Billy. We definitely feel your pain.
Speaking of which, guess which game just won Best Ongoing Game at the Game Awards?
Nice.
Like, literally right now.
Alright, I will just clear. So, okay, just want to confirm that by the sound being okay, he means that everyone is audible. Okay. Alright, so now we can officially begin, and we start on a timeline.
Oh, what? How? Sorry, I was doing... Okay. Sorry.
And that's how I got from the rainforest to the circus.
Penty, O'Toole is your character. Penty?
I forgot I didn't have a microphone plugged in.
I should have wondered why I hadn't heard from you. Okay.
Okay. I see. But how did you get to the forest in the first place? Your move.
Oh, I was always there.
You were born there? That is where your parents lived?
No. No. But I do remember my dad. Sort of. He was big and he ate a lot. Way more than I do.
Is that normal for your kind?
I don't know. I don't even really know what my kind is. Not exactly. Like, if there's a name or a homeland or something, I don't know anything about it. But it's cool. Because Red Cloak definitely knows. Oh, and Xykon too. And, like, they're both a lot smarter than I am, so I just don't think about it too much. Here, man.
Have you considered starting?
Thinking?
Yes, you know what they say about an unexamined life.
Hey, it's overrated.
And it's totally awesome and everyone who lives one gets cake?
Monster-san.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but thinking is so hard. It's just easier to let everyone else do it.
I see. In that case, I will capture these pieces here.
Hey, you can't do that.
Why not?
It's Because I still have 2 empty spots left open. In the middle. That means you can't capture me by surrounding me.
Yes, exactly. Your life is much like this go board, my friend. You have allowed yourself to be surrounded by enemy pieces. People who wish to bend you to their will, to remove your unique voice from the board and replace it with one of mindless subservience. But as you correctly point out, you are still holding to
You okay,
empty
Tom?
places.
I've been coughing for a while now.
Okay. Hope you get better soon.
Thank you.
But as you correctly point out, you are still holding on to 2 empty places in the center. These are your heart and your mind. They are the places that make you what you are.
Hey, we could have told you his mind was an empty place years ago.
Do you wish to surrender one of them so easily? Do you wish for all that you are to be taken away?
Hey, wait a minute.
No, but
But that is what you are doing every time you allow those villains to tell you what to do.
Don't listen to him, you idiot. He's trying to.
I don't know what. I don't know what to. Should I?
Heart noise.
Boom!
Can the roach go first?
Medic, medic.
That wasn't me this time. They didn't even serve baked beans today.
No, friend, I think that earth-shattering sound did not originate in your bowels for once. Look,
Eat. Oh man! Where did the elf get beans from?
oh god. Okay, I need to kick into full gear, but sorry, it's been a while since I've used this voice, so
Yeah, actually, the Xykon has been absent for a while.
someone tell the TiVo to cancel movie night. I think we've got our own little action comedy drama here.
I'm stuck.
Do you
Uh,
feel that?
Tom, you were the other one.
Oh yeah. Behind us.
Billy's.
So.
Billy screaming in pain.
So what do?
See?
Fine, I admit. Installing magic traps that zap anyone casting an arcane spell other than me and Pigtail Chick was not a total waste of an afternoon.
Get those over food. Your meager defenses will not save you from me. Click into chain lightning.
Strike
Zap,
them
zap.
all down.
Zap, zap, zap.
Actually, liches are immune to electricity.
They got you to waste your surprise round, Mystery Elf, so they were money well spent. Though now you can have 10th level spell slots and still blow a concentration check that easy is beyond me. So what's your deal then? The elves finally found a way to slip through my defenses? So they thought they'd send someone in to take me out? Help your old friends, the Bluebeards?
You cannot possibly comprehend the path it has brought me to.
Oh, sorry, that was rhetorical. I don't really want to hear your backstory, Mr. or Mrs. Spock. Energy drain!
I am very amused that Xykon somehow doesn't know their gender, but does know that they're married.
Your necromantic siphon has no effect on me, sorcerer.
No
I
effect
already
on
screamed.
you, mate. No effect on you, maybe, but his level drain got both of us.
I lost my epic spell slots. I didn't even get to cast one of those yet.
We have many high-level spells remaining. We shall triumph in this contest. We must.
What the hell is going on?
What's this? You'd be surprised how often people pop in to kill you when you're doing an evil scheme. Remind me when this is over. Remind me when this is over. I need to recapture my red cloak voice. What's this? What's this? You'd be surprised how often people pop in to kill you when you're doing an evil scheme. Remind me when this is over. I'll tell you about the time back in the day when a dozen druids jumped out of our plot and purged. Though something here is a little off. That energy drain should have had some effect on that wizard. True seeing.
I have no more time stop spells prepared. Should we try disjunction?
Tom, you are a yellow one.
Oh, what? What? Oh!
Was
How do I say that? Thing?
Hey. I think.
Hersha, I think?
Yeah, Herta.
Thank you. That was what was it?
Hertha.
Thank you. That was Hertha's spell, as was most of the necromancy.
Then let us attempt.
Of course. Soul spices. I should have known immediately, despite this thing being incredibly rare.
Empowered Sunburst. Quickened Dimensional Anchor.
Wait, you are trying to stop me from escaping? Someone got 2 scoops of self-esteem in their raisin bran this morning.
Xykon, the elf is using 2 soul splices.
Oh, I get it now. You only have a king or queen showing, but you've got a pair of jacks in the hole, am I right?
There is little reason to deny it. I'm channeling the raw, unlimited energies of 2 of the most powerful souls ever damned to the lower planes.
Oh, you poor dumb elf. Don't you get it? Be a vampire, or a ghost, or an immortal with a paint-by-numbers portrait in the rec room. Hell, even a brain in a jar in a pinch. Anything to avoid the big fire below. So what this tells me is, you're channeling the raw unlimited energies of 2 chums who didn't have the balls to stay in the game. So maximized energy drain, dumbass.
Tom, Penty?
No.
Bixby's crushing hand that ought to prevent you from.
Look, I know you elves are all with the touchy-feely hug stuff, but try to respect my personal boundaries. Still, Meteor Swarm. Incidentally, here's a pro tip for you. If you're going to use area of effect spells, craft yourself a magic item that makes you immune to that type of damage.
Jeez, can you men keep the racket down up here? I know that we all have fun torturing the paladin, but I'm trying to get a little shut-eye here. Tsukiko, perfect. I know, I am, but that doesn't mean I don't need my beauty sleep. Wait, who the hell is that? Why is she fighting Xykon? Why does she look like she should be asking for a team-up?
no idea. Some elf.
She's using an effect called a soul spice, which means she's probably using all of her focus just to keep holding on to her power. I don't suppose you have any spells prepared that would impair willpower. Goblin, please. I go to bed with more spells prepared than you start the day with. Mind fog!
Your villainy comes to an end this day. Disintegrate.
Yeah, see, I'm just not feeling it. You just don't have that righteous outrage tone. What's really going on here?
Is it working?
No, the elf must have some sort of protection from mind-affecting spells. Probably mind blank. In that case, greater dispel magic.
My power exceeds yours.
Oh, so you're some sort of arcane George Mallory then? You want to fight me because I'm here? I can respect that. I take that as a compliment.
Damn it, my caster level can't overcome the elves. Xykon, dispel! Do you hear me? Dispel!
Of course, it does leave me in the position of having no reason to go easy on you. Your basic knight on a valiant quest is one thing, but the challenge to my rep? That needs to be met with all means at my disposal. I think, even if it means taking tactical advice from my lackeys. Superb dispelling.
Guys,
My defenses, my flight spell.
guys,
I-
guys,
What?
guys, they're doing the painting.
What painting?
Oh, Adam and God.
I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure that was intentional, but I do see it.
I feel so woozy. I must retreat. Greater Talib.
Do not worry, we are still here.
Even epic magic cannot break out.
Last stop! Please make sure you leave all personal belongings with you before exiting the elf. Oof, tough break, kid.
Later.
Did Billy scream?
No.
I
Tom?
mean, yeah, he did.
Excuse me, Mr. Elf. Could we maybe get another silver spell over this way?
Ugh.
But you know, Bendabar's laws have been gone for a while.
Hey, what are you doing, Mr. Steffley?
Keep your voice down, please.
Oh man, Kate Smith is not gonna be happy about that.
Hey, jailbreak, hello, we have a jailbreak over.
I will be sure to weep for his lost master, please, later. Krunk.
Ah, crap.
How did you...
This bar has been loose for several weeks.
And then why didn't you...
Because this was not the time for action. Now is.
Wait, Mr. Stiffley, the exit is the other way. Where are you going?
To do my duty.
Again? I just brought the bucket around an hour ago.
No, my duty. My obligation to my dead comrades and my late lord. Or lords, as the case may be.
But Xykon would kill you if you go out there.
Almost certainly, I go nonetheless. Listen to me, my friend. Listen carefully. We must all do what we think is right. Whatever happens to me next, I want you to think about all that I have taught you. Think about the game we just played. Think about how I have treated you and how your so-called friends have treated you. You have the power to leave the vile path down which they would have you led. I know this because you have shown me enough clues over these long months for me to finally understand you. You may not know exactly what you are, but I do.
You do? Really? Then what am I?
A good man. Farewell, my gentle friend.
Wait, Mr. Stiffly, come back. Mr. Stiffly. Mr. Stiffly. Oh, Joel.
I can't believe you tried scry and die tactics on me. Me! You can't even imagine the ways I'm going to hurt you.
Okay, I'm going back to bed now. Have fun with your new toy. Jyrix, organize a search of the tower. See if any other elves broke through the cloister.
Yeah, was it? Yes, Supreme Leader.
I'll be right behind you. I just need to check on my prism. No. Disintegrate!
Smite. Evil!
Ah! My bust! You human bastard! My eye!
No more spells. No more goblin.
Word of recall!
No more lich then.
Supreme Leader, are you okay? Thought I heard. Xykon!
Why are you laughing, Tom?
Megalovania. The goblin has Sans eye.
Yeah. 2008. 2009, everybody.
You
I'm
know that
sort
you
of-
do know the fire is coming from O'Toole's blade, right? Not from a red cloak.
Yeah, I know, but it looks like it.
Okay.
Better ruin Tom's fun, huh?
Visual gags that were likely unintentional at the time.
I'm sort of in the middle of. Hey, hands off the bling Scarface, meteor swarm.
Wait, did Dini say his lines here?
I did, but Tom was laughing in the middle of them.
Sorry.
How about you repeat them?
How about I don't? Okay, fine. Supreme Leader, are you okay? I thought I heard Xykon! Splurge.
I'm sort of in the middle of. Hey, hands off the bling Scarface, meteor swarm.
Invisibility.
Clang, 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 clang.
Clack, 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 clack.
Yeah, it's going to take more than a few whacks of a metal bar to scuff the finish, Pally. There are so many abjuration spells protecting that thing. I've forgotten what half of them actually do. Maximize lightning bolt.
Where'd the elf go?
Cedric
Oh, that's
is
me.
Xenia.
Turned invisible while you were in the John. Here, I'll adjust the screen.
Can't believe I was rooting for a paladin for a moment there. I feel dirty.
There we go.
Be invisible. Off. On.
Making a beeline for the stairs.
Good, good. Get out of there already, I say.
Can't you guys, I don't know, plane shift her out of there?
We can only act directly on the mortal plane when we're making a deal.
The main reason why we need imps like you to run errands for us.
If the elf dies here, this whole thing was a huge waste of time.
Uh-oh. Guys, I think we have a problem.
What? What is it?
The bane of all invisible characters ever. A closed door.
Now, where did that elf go? You still in here, elf? Or did you cut and run? Let's play hide and seek, just to be sure. I'm it. Actually, so are you, as near as I can tell. You seem to have an interest in power, so let me educate you a little while I search for you. It's sort of this thing I like to do sometimes, especially for learned wizards such as yourself. Power, it isn't something that you put on or take off like a jacket. It's something you are. If you can lose it by blowing 2 will saves, you never really had any power in the first place. See what I'm saying? Hell, that idiot paladin understands better than you do, because he got every one of those hit points I burned off of him the hard way. He earned them. Of course, now he's also earned an upgrade to prisoner first class for daring to touch my pretty little bauble. It's sort of the same as how we've already been treating him, only we get more serious about it. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Your soul shenanigans are real flashy, but they had one weakness. They were shackled to your lame mid-level ass. I used to think spells equaled power too, back when I was alive. I've learned a lot since then. You know what does equal power? Power. Power equals power. Crazy, huh? But the type of power doesn't matter as much as you think. It turns out everything is oddly balanced. Weird but true. For example...
Billy?
I said it twice now.
Right now, power takes the form of a +8 racial bonus to listen skill checks. So, Uncle Xykon, what's the moral of the story? A big pile of spells isn't enough when the other guy has a big pile of spells and the strength to crush your windpipe with his bare phalanges. And I died happily ever after. The end.
I know, I know that he's referencing the stock phrase, but I find it amusing that one of the few times V kinda has the right pronouns for it is by Xykon. For them is by Xykon.
Well, I mean, he's undead. What else?
Hey! What would your fellow paladins say if they saw you picking pockets to make ends meet? You know, if I hadn't murdered them.
Oh
Tom?
man, this is really intense. Run, Ocho, run!
Yeah, you better run.
Oh,
Roach
killer.
Okay.
Okay, seriously, I'm starting to actually get a little annoyed here. Bring the phylactery back and I'll let you keep 2 organs of your choice. Another meteor swarm. Act fast. This limiter's offer is for a limited time. Get up. Get up. Head for the hole in the wall.
I hope you were not relying on me to provide us with a magical escape. I have no flight spells left, much less any teleportation.
Don't worry about it. Escape had not really crossed my mind. Though if you have any spells that will increase my range with a thrown object, now would be a good time to cast them.
Pop!
Drop the amulet in the hole, then return.
May the 12 gods bless your flight.
Ka, 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 ka.
I hesitate to ask whether plans for escape had crossed your mind yet.
They haven't. Now we attack. For Azure City! Wow, you've got some +5 holy cojones on you, Paladin, I'll give you that. Masshold person. The smart thing to do would have been to climb down the tower rather than turning to face me. At least then you would have had a chance to get my phylactery away from... Wait, where is my phylactery anyway? Oh, you cheeky son of a bitch.
So should I do the combat or should I do the actual English or should I
Do
do
the
both, do both, do both.
translation.
You both.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
ka 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 ka. So beautiful, but I don't understand.
What happens if the amulet falls into that weird hole thingy?
Danny.
Oh, it's me. My bad.
Yes.
I don't know, but I bet the Lich doesn't either.
And he can't risk blasting the raven, or it might fall in.
I don't know why the bird's just staring at the left door.
Ha! Gotcha. Wait, what does that say on the...
Guess what spell I cast before giving this to the bird?
Oh
I love when running gags become plot relevant.
No, 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 no!
I prepared explosive runes. Smart, eh?
Yes! Okay, good. We can... Oh dear.
Ping, ping, ping,
Ocean.
ping. Sploosh.
Ocean.
Ocean.
Acronym. Okay, you do it, Billy.
Anachronistic sewage plant. Obligatory sewer-themed labyrinth.
Okay. Let's back
Anachronistic.
there.
Anachronistic means just it shouldn't be there in terms of time.
Oh.
Okay.
That would be like
I-
saying you head outside tomorrow and see a random dinosaur going down the street.
Oh. Fun.
Elf, I am finally turning my thoughts to escape now. Try to shrug off the spell, as the 12 gods have helped me to do. No? Then I suppose I am carrying you.
Sorry.
In the water. Oh, Joel, you need to get out of here. He's gonna be really mad when he gets back.
Agreed, we must. Do you have any idea how hard it is going to be to find that? It has the best anti-detection spells we know of on it. We're going to need to search for it by hand.
Oh, sorry.
Hey. Do you guys have any echo things?
I hear faint echoing sometimes, but it doesn't really bother me.
Oh no, I mean like, cause I was thinking we could do the. I was thinking we could do the echo for the voice.
Tom, if you want an echo, just do it manually.
How do I do that?
You say the same word again in a similar tone of voice, but softer.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I don't know what he's like when he gets like this. Gotta leave right now.
I am officially done with this. I'm snuffing you sickening pouches of warm goo right now.
You're my friend. You have to be okay. You can't end like this. It's not fair. I need to leave. I need to
Meteor.
escape.
So, where did they go? Who just stole my kills?
What? Why are you all looking at me like that?
Well, maybe you can destroy yourself and regenerate wherever the phylactery is.
Oh, you think so? And if, say, a sea serpent ate it in the meantime?
Oh, right.
How is my echo?
Good, very good. I feel that moment warranted it. Xykon, are you okay? What happened to the walls?
Where the hell have you been, you worthless piece of green crap?
My word of recall brought me to the study in the basement. I got my backup holy symbol. Wait, where is my regular holy?
Lost, you stupid meatbag, because of you!
Me? How is it my fault? I wasn't even up here.
Yes, exactly. You weren't up here when your prisoner ran amok, dropped it in the sewers, and then popped out of here without a trace. And now, your precious holy symbol, also known as my frickin' phylactery, is lying in the sewers of this disgusting blue cesspool. Or in the ocean. Or who the hell knows where?
Okay, we can fix this. We've got thousands of minions. We combed every inch of the sewer, starting first thing in the...
Starting now.
Starting now. Go give the orders. Rough day, huh, Betty? First the eye, now this. The eye is a minor inconvenience. I can regenerate it as soon as I rest and regain spells.
No.
What?
You're not regenerating anything. That's your individual idiot tax. That's what this fiasco costs you, personally. I want you to remember every moment of every day what happens if we sit on our lazy asses and rearrange the furniture in a ruined city instead of moving on to the next target. If I ever see you with more eyes than assholes, I'm going to shove one in the other and give your cloak to that hobgoblin.
Who, Jerex? He's dead.
Then raise him. At least he had the decency to shout a warning. I want you all to be ready to teleport out of here 2 rounds after we find my phylactery. Whether that takes days or months. Vacation time is over, kids. Time to go back to work. And for the evil's sake, will somebody wake this moron up? It's about time he did something around here.
Sir, I see Dirk on ahead. Beanie. Beanie, you're Hinja.
Oh shit, we're Nazar. Are you sure? Because that would be a highly unlikely coincidence.
Oh, Chul!
Oh, Cho?
I bring greetings from our homeland, Lord Hinjo, Lien. I apologize for the abrupt entrance.
How? I thought you died in the castle.
The goblin held me prisoner for months.
Then our comrades, do any yet live?
No, my lord. I am afraid they were all dead and gone before Soon's gate exploded.
Okay. Then you were the one who made the decision to destroy the gate rather than let it fall into Xykon's pockets.
I did make that decision, and it was my blade that did the deed. I will say no more about it lest I speak ill of the dead.
You're alive! Oh, wait, sorry, the Haley first.
Hinjo, Varsilius slept in... Wait, me?
You're alive! And less scary.
Your elven friend is paralyzed, but he did help me complete one last mission before we left.
They didn't say he.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, right, my turn. Oh, Jewel, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I thought I thought that monster ate you.
Far from it, in fact.
Wait, how did Haley get here?
Sir, I'm not sure how we got here.
Lord Hindro, I suggest you debrief me immediately. I have a great deal of valuable intelligence regarding our foes.
Or I'll have a scribe to join us.
Make it our most learned one. I have questions about how he escaped that perhaps they can answer.
I can't believe you survived as a prisoner for so long.
I'll be honest, I did not actually expect to live through this.
Don't say that! Whenever someone says that, right after surviving something dangerous, something totally random pops up and kills them. Beat beat. Well, most of the time at least. Just don't announce that you're going to retire tomorrow, okay?
Oh.
Or mention that he's getting too old for this.
Resurrection, resurrection.
Hey, Durgon, we have another patient for you when you're finished.
I don't think patient is a word I would use to describe me, Haley.
Or
I put him down with the rest of the roadkill. I'm almost done here. Resurrection.
Okay, time for me to go home. Roy
So
Xykon, do you
take it,
remember what I
Durga?
need to do once I'm gone?
Yes, I have no idea if it will work, but I know what to do. Good luck, and I sincerely hope not to speak with you for a very, very long.
Right back at you, little glowing buddy. And thanks for everything. And you, keep scrying on Xykon. Haunt me if he leaves out of your city.
oh, absolutely, Roy. You'll be the first to know.
Mr. Greenhilt, my office sent me down here to talk about one of your teammates.
I'm sorry, but I'm a little busy right now. I'm about to be raised from the dead. Finally.
I understand, but this colleague of yours has taken a dramatic turn towards evil in the last few.
Look, I'm sure whatever trouble Belcar has gotten himself into, we can handle it. I have it on good authority that he's going to die soon. Well, soonish.
Shiny, you can be the other Archon.
Good to have you, sir. We'll have you home in no time.
Mr. Green,
Look, my ride is here. I gotta go. Hey, is that minibar? Sweet.
no, Mr. Greenhill, you don't understand. I'm not talking about Highway from Heaven. The halfling. Listen, you occasionally manifest to him, right? Next time you do, show him this report. It details the elf wizard's alarming dealings with the forces of evil.
No problem. I'm as appalled by these events as you are. Good effort, Elf. I really thought for a moment that you were gonna pull it off. Hell, if my son were more like you, we'd be wrapping this series up by now.
Wait, what is he talking about?
But remember that the only reason Eugene is stuck in floaty Cloudland instead of heaven proper is that Xykon isn't dead. So he approves of everything they did because they almost killed Xykon.
Okay.
Resurrection. There you go. Come on back, Tears Laddie.
Beating heart,
Flesh.
breathing lungs, positive hit point total. I'm back in the game. What? Oh, please. I've been wrenched back to this mortal coil after being worm food for months. You can all suffer through a little full frontal.
You're invisible!
Right!
Mm.
Well,
That was a very good sound, Henty. That I thought you were being kissed there for real. Good, actually.
sorry, I keep. Anyways. Well, at least she's blocking our view.
Speak for yourself. Her wings are way too diaphanous for my taste right at this moment.
How do you know that word? I don't even know that word.
I'm
Transparent.
Belcar Beetleleaf. I know many things.
Thank you.
Welcome home, laddie.
I missed you so much.
Yeah, good to have you back.
Thanks. It's good to be back.
Hooray!
Okay, gang, we're back together at long last. Tonight we rest, but tomorrow morning we.
Womp.
Oh, right. I have to actually move my legs when I'm on this plane.
Don't worry, honey. I make that mistake all the time.
Hey, Roy.
Look at this. It's gonna take me half the night just to get this back to usable condition.
No, please don't fall all over me just because we retrieved you from death itself. It's embarrassing.
Right. Well, thanks for that too. It's your line.
Okay. Just don't do it again, okay?
Missed me, did you?
Sure. Every archer needs a meat shield to hide behind.
Huh.
Plus, I don't think I'm really cut out to be leader.
You did alright, as far as I could see.
See? You could see us?
Some of the time.
I'm surprised you remember everything.
I don't know everything. I remember the clouds, and my father, a glowing ball of light. And I remember what I saw when I was floating around down here. But beyond the big golden gate, it's all a blur. A big, happily fulfilling blur, but still. And for some reason, I have this awesome idea for a cool sword move. I think I might try it out later. See if it works.
So, you know about Belcar, then? That the Mark of Justice got removed?
Yeah, I know. I watched the little jerk whack the oracle. He got better.
What do we do if we can't control him?
We run out the clock. Pretty soon, Belkar's fate will be someone else's problem. Someone bony with a black robe and a big scythe. Until then, we do what we can to keep him pointed towards the bad guys. Dini.
Wait, you're thanking me for dumping you off a cliff?
Without your cowardly actions, I could not have gone where I needed to be, difficult though it was. However, should I learn of you treating any other person in this manner, I will gut you with my hands.
He's not even multi-class to monk like Miko is.
That may be easier than before. Ever since he woke up from the coma, he's been Employee of the Month.
Do you think it's a legitimate change of heart?
Hell,
Hell no.
Thank you. I think it's a ploy.
Well, if it's a ploy that takes, let's see, more than 7 weeks for him to pull off, we don't have a problem.
Do you really think we can end this whole thing? Beat Xykon and the goblins in just 7 weeks?
I'll bet you 10 gold pieces that we can.
You're on.
You're not going to sabotage the mission to win 10 gold, are you?
Hey now, see? Look at you thinking like a rogue yet.
but seriously, she won't.
Also, that sun is a bad thing to happen for sailors in the morning.
Well, this is the evening, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
it's
I'm saying, because red,
red sun at morning, sailor's warning, or something like that.
red sun.
Remove paralysis. Heal. Welcome back to the land of the ambulatory, you daft bastard. How do you feel?
Drained, foolish.
No
She
shit.
should.
You know, I had a few key words to say to you, even before you flew off to go die like a stupid bastard all by yourself.
But I love this because if you read even slightly ahead, you realize that this is not how Durkot is feeling right now.
I think we've realised at this point that strip Durkon and shiny Durkon are two different beasts altogether.
Just be glad V was paralyzed or dealing with concurrent will saves, or else we might have gotten a "My creed is sacrosanct" speech out of this.
They got a ponytail. They
Yeah.
We're seeing art redesign happening here.
Very slowly. Anyway, back. Whose line is it next?
I do believe it was Bill's.
At this point, I do not think another lecture regarding my inability to accept.
Begrudgingly, I was wrong.
It's me.
You saved that line
Did
with
one of us hit our
word.
heads?
I was
Did it?
wrong telling you for all these months that your magic wasn't going to solve it all. It did. The spell you cast, wherever it was amazing. Kazumi said you teleported the whole fleet, and you went toe-to-toe with that bony bastard himself. I didn't think that sort of power was possible. Who knows how much sooner we'd have gotten Roy back if I helped instead of lecturing you.
No, you were not wrong, Durkon. It was such a waste. It started out well, but soon became naught but sound and fury. I squandered its true potential by wielding it like a cudgel. Only when I lost it did I stop to consider what I was doing. Only then did I become effective. When I think of all I might have accomplished, I almost weep.
Perhaps, but at least you were wielding your cudgel. Me, I sat on me thumbs for months afraid of doing the wrong thing. Which yours was more or less for her.
Are you not listening? I accomplished nothing by attacking.
Oh look, you rescued the paladin, didn't you?
That was hardly my intended goal, was it?
So, you think it was my goal to try to save the world from a wreck while I left me home? Didn't discount the victories you have just cause you didn't plan for them. You've helped these people more than the rest of us who were trying combined. You can't beat yourself up or what you might have done with that way lies madness.
Yes, I know that now.
I feel that Zircon's phonetics dialogue is so extreme that Shiny is forcing some of it at this point.
I am trying my best, guys.
Oh no, I was just taking note that you're trying harder. But like the entire reason I got you is because your natural voice was kind of perfect.
Besides, maybe if you cast the spell again.
No, it was a singular event. It cannot be repeated.
Okay, high XP cost then.
Something such as that, yes.
Well then, look at it this way. The Order of the Stick is back together and everything is back to normal. No harm done, am I right?
Yes, of course. No harm done here.
3 minutes, 6 seconds for you, 20 minutes, 35 seconds for him, and me.
More than sufficient for our purposes, I imagine.
Beanie? Beanie.
Director,
Oh,
this TMA is holding on lines 2, 3, 5, 8, and 11.
Oi. Yeah, I was
Oh.
waiting for that. 'Cause I'm like, that doesn't make sense if I say oi before she does.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You know, that went about as well as it could be, as well as to be expected. I managed to convince her that it was an unfortunate necessity of a secret scheme to bring down the gods of good.
Technically true, I suppose.
Good work.
I did need to promise that we would eventually destroy 5 good dragons for every black one that died today.
Not a problem. If our plan for the gates really works, such a slaughter will be trivial.
What I figured.
Gates? What gates are you talking about?
We'll tell you later. It's too much exposition for right now. All you really need to know is that we only care about the elf because of those 5 gates. Well, 2 now.
I knew it! I knew you weren't after the elf's soul. Not really. Those terms were too good.
Yes, the elf soul is a little more than the free super salad to our main course of wickedness.
A little,
After
just
that
a little
stunt with
soul. Just a little soul.
As a
For
treat.
reward. As a treat. Just a little soul as a treat.
after that stunt with the dragons, I think we have a 50-50 chance of ending up with it anyway.
The truly important thing is that the overall struggle between Xykon and the Order of the Stick.
So then what? Giving the elf the power was somehow supposed to sabotage their ability to stop Xykon? I don't see it.
So, want the Lich to win.
Because we're evil?
And that makes us all big happy families. Screw that.
We want for
Sure.
them this. Oh, my
The
bad.
truth is, we don't want either side to really win. Screw them all.
We want for them the same thing that has held the fiendish races back for all these millennia.
We want conflict.
Destructive, unnecessary conflict.
Oh my god, we're all Asians.
Or your
No.
BB-8 from the SMP. Anyway.
The worst thing that could happen would be a victory by one team.
Look at the Lich. He beats the Sapphire Guard and then sits on his tailbone for months.
Dee.
I said my line.
That there.
No one
I
heard
don't
it.
think anybody heard you say that's why.
That's
we needed
why
to
we
knock
needed to knock him out of his comfort zone.
Knock him out. Wait, you planned on the elf attacking Xykon?
More like it was a foreseeable consequence to the deal we were already putting together. Our standard pre-Faustian psych report gave an 84% chance that given enough power, the subject would lash out at the most formidable foe available. It wasn't a perfect plan. We only wanted the leak roughed up, not destroyed.
As it stands, though, the race for the next gate begins tomorrow.
Beanie?
If you're saying
Fight each other,
alignments,
we move our pawns into position. Did you hear that?
we have pawns.
Definitely.
Even though most of them don't know it.
Destructive, unnecessary conflict is pretty much all they do.
They look like total morons.
They are. Isn't it just perfect?
I'm trying to. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, it's Hilga and Drizzt. I was trying to see which linear guild lineup this was. You know, Since since that's an all new body you got, baby, I think I just technically deflowered you there.
That puts you in a very exclusive club with Sheila Finkelstein in the Cloak Trek room at the 1175 Wizzy Awards ceremony. My dad and her mom were up for the same category.
Not that I'm not thrilled to have you back, but I'm looking forward to go home. My GPA must be in the toilet by now, and I'm not really cut out for this kind of life.
I know. I want to ask you to stay, but it's only gonna get more dangerous from here, I'm afraid.
I just don't understand all the violence. I admit that I got caught up in the thrill of it a few times, but I just can't stomach the idea of willfully deciding to end someone's life.
It's an unfortunate reality. The fate of this entire world rests on our mission now. Haley does what she needs to in order to keep the mission going.
No, she doesn't. She does what's convenient for her, and if it happens to help the mission, hey, bonus.
Celia,
I'm sorry, I just can't fathom caring more about gold than another person's very existence.
neither can I, but we don't need to see eye to eye on it in order to work with her.
Everything is different on the plane of air, No one tries to kill you just because you, look at them funny years ago.
Well, sure, you're not mortal.
Huh?
Elementals and outsiders can't be raised from the dead normally, right? But humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, hell, even goblins, all can be. Sure, it's not commonplace, but I think just knowing that it's a possibility encourages the mortal race to take risks. It's like a big metaphysical safety net. Then take the afterlife.
We don't have one. We just sort of merge back into the plane we're from.
Right. But us, we have this elaborate system of rewards and punishments. Heaven or hell, Valhalla or the abyss, limbo or nirvana, or a dozen in between. Most importantly, we know it exists. So if we chart in about and end up as a pole-arm depository, we know that we're going to end up somewhere we deserve. Your people can't look forward to that, so there's no reason they would risk death as often as we do.
So you're saying that if mortals weren't sure what awaited them after their deaths?
I'm pretty sure that logically there would be a lot less warfare in the world.
I never thought about it that way.
It's not a terribly realistic idea. Even without resurrection, how would people not learn about the afterlife? Some could just plain shift over and look eventually. It'd be like if we somehow didn't know for sure whether or not there were, I don't know, trees, or stars, or gods.
Or skill points?
Yeah, I mean, weird, you know? Oh, that was a...
Philosophy with the recently resurrected Roy Greenhill.
Where he is wrong for sound reasons. I mean, he didn't say that there would be no war. He said there was less war. And maybe that's true. I don't know. I don't know enough about the history of this fake world to
There's
mathematically
also
calculate
the
it.
whole question here that even in that hypothetical world without resurrection, other forms of magic still existed, which would bring with it so much potential for good and for ill.
Well, okay. Tom, you're up.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I needed to take care of something with Ellen.
I do not want to hear the details. I'm still recovering from my mom, despite me earlier saying that I don't remember that.
I think he remembers it because it upset him for a brief moment, which was a
It would have upset me. It still upsets me.
which is a feeling that is not typical for Roy's afterlife experience. Anyway, Tom?
Yeah, I wish, but Ellen had this kind of That story about this ninja chick who had a crush on him, then died.
I'm torn because on one hand I want to share something important that happened to me while we were apart. But on the other hand, droidic tradition demands that I withhold that. It also, at a later point, you can accidentally learn an incomplete version of it and jump to all the wrong conclusions, thus leading to an entertaining, dramatic conflict later in our relationship.
So, what are you going to do?
Tell you everything. How are we supposed to get a happy ending if we can't be honest?
I tried to tell him you guys were waiting, but he said he needed to tell me now because because it was the, um,
Denouement.
Denouement.
I am unable to say that word.
Dane you mon.
Dang Pokemon.
Okay, sure, whatever. It's not like Haley will have to say that line often.
What is it? What is it?
Denouement means the end.
Or the tying up of loose ends. In particular, the loose end associated with the Faircla and Kubota side plot.
Oh, okay. What? Cause, I'm sorry, that's funny because it was the Pokemon.
But can you repent to your tongue?
Denouement.
Just finish your line.
Whatever that means.
We were supposed to meet over an hour ago. Was the story really that long?
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. I guess I have some stuff to tell you too. Starting with my father and ending with how I got my new dagger. Just try not to. Yeah, you really talked my ear off.
It isn't talking a free action?
Well, now that all four of us are here, we should get this war council started.
I agree. We finally have the advantage. We need to coordinate our next moves quickly.
Hello? Advantage? Did Durkon forget to grow your brain back? Xykon is still an ultra-powerful lich with a huge army, and we're not.
Maybe, but now we have an opportunity to catch Xykon with his ropes around his ankle bones. He may have all the strength, but we have the initiative.
Initiative? Where? I got a 23. I make sneak attack and a spot check.
No, not that kind of initiative. Strategic initiative. Ochul is right. We know exactly what Xykon and his minions will be doing and where, for at least the next few days, looking for his phylactery. If we can get to the next gate before Xykon succeeds, we can warn its guardian, maybe even set an ambush for the cocky bastard. I believe
think
this will help
Haley
with
is,
that.
I think Haley is panicked.
Yeah,
I
she
believe this
panicked
will-
because she thought she was suddenly thrust into combat.
It was. Don't say initiative around a group of D&D players that taking out math rocks and freaking out.
I believe this will help with that. It's Xykon's spell list, or most of it anyway. Are you kidding? How'd you get this? One saving throw at a time. There's also a list of magic items carried by him, the goblin and the theurge woman, as well as a partial list of feats. Some of the latter is a bit speculative for my part, for which I apologize. Apologize? Oh, Chul, this is incredible. I don't know what to say. Say that when the time is right, you will use this information to tear that abomination apart, bone by bone. You have my word.
Well, gee, after that, my several months old troop distribution data just seems a whole lot less.
Sexy.
Thank you.
Nonsense. Wait, yeah, nonsense. Knowing that our comrades are leading a resistance that you constructed will be an enormous benefit to any plan to free the city. Plus, the information that Celia and you gave me regarding the cloister effect is invaluable.
What? Oh.
For
I
the
don't see
record,
how-
I have finally logged into Final Fantasy XIV, so I will have to take quick breaks to move my character to ensure I don't get logged off.
Okay.
Yay! You completed login queue savage.
I don't see how. We still have the ability to bypass it.
Sure we do. We just needed to do it the old-fashioned. Before he turned in for the night, I asked Xykon to send a message to my contact among our allies from Indiana.
Allies? What allies?
Old allies that are slow to go to war. I've been trying to convince them to act for months. Let's just say that your wizard hasn't been the only one frustrated by the lack of available intelligence on our homeland.
Pop! Thunk, 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 splitch. Thick. Alright, pink hair, I think, will be, Ellen. Well, that's me, actually, so. Sending Team Peregrine to Elven Command. Covert insertion successful. Will penetrate cloistered territory on foot and rendezvous with designee Fawn to coordinate further insertions. Liberation commencing.
Why do they sound like robots?
Because they're very professional. This is a military mission.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a plan. Hinger's fastest ship will drop us off in the port town of Sandsedge on the western continent. From there, we'll make our way into the desert to Gerard's Gate.
Though I'm still not 100% clear on why you can't just kill the boy that's still wrong.
Meanwhile, Leanne and I will travel north to Kragor's Gate, in case the Oracle was wrong and Xykon shows up there first.
Beanie?
If he does not engage him directly, your luck won't hold out for a third fight.
I agree. Our mission is reconnaissance only. We'll contact the Order if the Lich arrives.
Hey, wasn't the fact that your oath prevented you from helping the other gates a big plot point a while back?
Your gate is no more. Without something to protect, the Sapphire Guard's oath is dissolved, and we are free to lend aid. At any rate, I'll stay here with our people. Useful organizing things here than I would be as another sword arm, especially since Leanne managed to gain a few levels through the Desert City and I didn't. Coordinate both of you via sending so everyone knows what's happening and when.
You'll be in touch with the Resistance and the Elves too, right?
Right. Can't call them, but they can call me. So I should know when Xykon's on the move and headed towards you.
Outstanding. Then all that remains are the farewells.
I'm sure I can manage to protect myself.
Well, okay, you can keep my eye patch then, if you want. And it keeps me from being in my eyes when I'm in the water.
I guess it will be cooler than a ponytail when we're in the desert.
Make sure you eat plenty of dark greens like spinach, and if and you must adventure, avoid monsters that can paralyze. They're bad for the baby.
Yes, Xykon.
See, if you let me fire you out of a catapult when I wanted to, we wouldn't have to deal with stuff like this.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
Thank you once more for all that you have done.
Please do not remind me of all that I have done.
Haley, since you were the one who broke my summoning talisman, I need you to dismiss me.
Excuse me as I die.
How much of this line are you willing to do?
I mean, there's only one thing that's actually a bad word here.
Okay, I'll go back to sleep later.
Even then, I'm not even sure if that counts as one for her.
Is it a bad word?
I'm not even sure.
Well, I
Anyway.
think it's
Kind of outdated as a.
I think it's a very city Britishism, to be honest.
All right, so just say the whole line.
Okay. You're an annoying twit who doesn't know as much as she thinks she does.
Eat.
Oh! You meant dismiss the summoning.
Also, she needs her clothes back now. Hey, boy, you ready for a long swim?
Sharks. Why did it have to be sharks?
I thought it was something else. Wasn't there a dog lion?
Hinjo has the wolf. Leanne has a shark.
Durkon, do you have a spell that protects against negative energy effects?
Aye, but it will only affect one of us at a time. Though maybe I can research a mass version of it. Or, hear me out, maybe we let V be the last one to have it casted on.
That would be incredibly bad tactics. Passive aggressive jibes towards V aside.
Great. So if you cast that before the battle and I charge in on the first round. No, wait, Belcar charges and I move and ready an attack to disrupt.
Tom?
No, it's someone else first.
No, it's
It's
Haley.
Haley, then Ellen.
No,
You're sure.
Penty already did that spiel.
I already did that line.
Yeah.
I thought I just heard the first round and then no wait, go.
Everyone else heard the whole line.
Yeah.
Okay. You're sure you're not mad at me?
I think so. Just as long as we're sure she was really bad.
If it makes you feel any better, I once saw.
Crystal.
Oh. If it makes you feel any better, I once saw Crystal headbutt an elderly gnome woman into a coma.
It does, actually. Thanks. I'll count that scening at that early snoring is now. Makes sense. He was doing that the whole time. Anyway, we end this off on Billy and Shiny.
I thank you for what you tried to do back there. I have not always been the most considerate master or teammate or mate even for that matter. I appreciate the fact that when the fate of the world potentially rested upon our actions, you were able to look past my previous mistreatment of you, as I have recently begun to learn the fact that you did not succeed does not diminish the nobility of your effort.
You're welcome.
I thought you informed me some years ago that you considered speaking in common to be demeaning.
No, I said speaking to you in common was demeaning. Try to not remind me why.
Then tell me, please, what it was that you witnessed within the rift. What mysteries does a terror in the substance of reality hold that mesmerized you so?
I don't even know where to begin. It was strange.
A planet within the planet? I do not understand.
That's pretty much what I said, yeah.
Perhaps we do not know everything we ought to regarding the task with which we are undertaking.
Homestead.
Or the Order of the Stick will return August 31st, 2009.
I was asking about crud. We have to wait several months now.
But yeah, Order of the Stick will hopefully return for us next Monday.
Okay, we're in the future, guys. It doesn't matter.
Good night, everybody.